Alright, it's time to go live. We are gonna continue the hunt for sub 3 in testing pretty vanilla seeds. The other note is that today I'm from my parents' house because I went home for the holidays. So well, we're gonna see how the internet behaves. I think they have actually a pretty good internet connection, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll probably have to look at the VOD, see how that looks like, but I don't know if that looks great or not great or medium great. But I think their internet connection is comparable to the one I have in my home. Plus, I'm completely alone in the house right now, so might even be better. Who knows? Normally I have to contend with my roommate stealing my bandwidth, but today I just have all of the uploaded bandwidth ready for me, and thanks for the host, Imagine. I appreciate it. You're probably not hearing me, because if I had to guess, you just have me set on the auto stream. This gives me Kane O'Brien. I hate the Kane O'Brien as a weapon so much. He's the worst to have at the beginning. It takes infinite magic to kill anything. Like, you see, like, it took me more than a single recharge to kill that guy with the Kane O'Brien. That is... Oh, so... I hate you, please die. I continue to hate you. Please continue to die, okay? So, the other thing that is interesting to mention is that I have tried playing the Super Nintendo. I had the flight home recently, right? I traveled back home, and I live back in Italy, which is why I'm streaming very early for those that are not used to watching me. This is script handed than I usually do. I don't know why I picked a pot. It was a very bad idea. Ooh, a bomb. Okay, bomb's good to find. And the reason for that is that I'm currently in Europe. So the Jesus Christ, I just can't talk today. But yeah, I'm currently in Europe, and by the so I was like, what am I gonna do on the travel home? Why, I'm gonna grab more randomizer. I have this old Nintendo DSi, and I am going, which I have a flashcard from. I'm just gonna put the Nintendo DS emulator on it. It's gonna be great. So it wasn't great because it turns out that the oh shit, should actually match this up. It turns out that the Nintendo DS emulator that can run the Super Nintendo emulator that can run on DS it turns out real laggy. So like I tried to run a seed. I don't know what seed it was. I actually am playing the seeds I had loaded on the cartridge, so it wasn't this one for sure. But ooh, that was good. But yeah, so I ended up like dying to Helmasaur King and like Argus ones, which are bosses I never die to. What is with this stupid money? Largely because I just could not do anything. It was like it kept dropping my inputs because of all the lag, and just like it was real bad. It was unfortunate. I also had a different, like, the small screen didn't help with fights, like for example against Helmas or King. Your positioning is actually pretty important because you are forced to use the hammer for the beginning, which doesn't really have a range, so like and the other unfortunate thing about it is that so yeah, and obviously the smaller screen doesn't help. Plus, obviously the screen of the DS doesn't have the same resolution, so the image was a little stretched. Plus, the other thing that was also unfortunate in its own regard was okay. I'm going in that direction. The exit is here. Unneeded. Okay. Gonna quickly cane through these snakes. Not gonna bother picking that heart up. Should have caned a little longer, but that ensures I'm gonna have enough because I need. Like, I need to be conservative with magic is the problem, because I actually need a lot of. Okay. I need a lot of it. I mean, there's a room where I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of rats, and rats are nasty because they like sometimes they just run away from you and then force you to consume a whole lot of magic. And not having access to. Yeah, this is the room. Okay, that was the wrong rat. That's exactly the problem I was talking about. Okay, got the right rat. Should probably waited for it to stop, but it doesn't matter, we got the key. And now we don't really have to kill anything going forward. Would not mind finding stuff that is good though. Please move, thank you. Okay, just forced to be there. Nope, no. Lots of health, but actually wouldn't even mind finding 3 bombs, honestly. And then what do we find? We found 50 rupees, right? Which, you know, like, finding a bunch of rupees isn't bad. I wish I had found more. We still have to farm a little bit more rupees to buy the barrel from the merchant, but 4 is a number we can farm pretty easily. We have another redraw from here. Great. Lots of health. Yeah, plus that seed also wasn't really great for doing that, because obviously with the lag I'm taking more damage, right? But on the other hand, I also had not found. We found all of these chests. On the other hand, I also had not found any of the tunic upgrades, and I was really low on barrels. I think I had 1, so like, you know, like I'm taking more damage than usual, and also every time I get hit, I'm taking heaps of damage because green mail, like, you know, everything with green mail, basically everything in Dark War takes 2 hearts. I forgot to check those. Oh, fine, I'll go do it now, I suppose. So when going to Harino, I'm pretty sure that the optimal route is when you reach this screen to start going north, and until you reach the screen with the lumberjacks on it, because that allows you to check lumberjack cave, see if there's anything good in there. That quickly establishes, or at least excludes, one of the options for which this could be an aga seed. Oh, I should actually check what's in places. Okay, so green pendant, and then blue crystals. There you go. Okay. Let's do this. This place has Bob's Green, so we never have to come here again. Mark this off. Yeah, so like, and it at the beginning I just didn't realize this, so I built a memory, like built a routine where I just went straight to Kakariko, and I think it's correct. It's a lot better to come here instead, and also that lets me take the time to go that naturally goes into the forest, where I can do the 2 chests that are open in the forest, where I'm gonna find another shield and a shield upgrade, and let's see for the next one. But the thing is, not having bombs now is actually very unfortunate. It's double worse, because I don't have bombs, but I also great arrows, thanks. But I also am pinched on money, so I can't buy new bombs. So like, it's really a problem. Maybe I should go buy bombs, because that's gonna, like, if I buy 10 bombs right now, that's gonna open more chests. Yeah, I mean, so if I go buy bombs, that's gonna open like 3 more chests. But if yeah, I think it's better to do it that way. Fine. But as going to the Battle Merchant only opens 1, so I think I just have to leave the Battle Merchant where it is. And maybe I'll find some more bombs in a place. Like maybe I'll find some more bombs in one of these other houses. Or some more money really at this point. Having spent money on bombs, the priority is not really bombs anymore. In fact, no, I don't want to find bombs, otherwise I'll feel really stupid. Thanks. Well, I guess I couldn't have found a bomb without having bombs. Those bombs not having bombs, so well, still kind of really stupid, but okay, shovel. So we found the shovel, and we have checked this one, and then this one so far. Let's go check the ones up north. Well, the good news is that we have 10 chests to check now, which so good things to find now. They're not super fundamental. Obviously, things are always good to find, like mirror repair and sort of jazz, but good things to find now. They're not strictly fundamental either. Sorry. Yeah, some money and also a barrel, because a barrel means that we don't have to come back later to check. What did we find? Oh, no. Yeah, no, we found money. And the battle means, basically battle means we don't have to come back later to, you know, help the kid. Oh, hammer is good. Okay, we got the money, so we can check battle merchant now. And okay, yeah, we can go check the battle merchant real quick, and then we go to the well. Battle merchant this time is gonna give us 20 whole rupees for his one, for the 100 rupees they gave him. Thanks, battle merchant. Okay, more useless things. Okay, boomerang, bunch of rupees. Well, we didn't actually have a Kahariho village with a whole lot, honestly, today. Like, this is actually like a pretty sad state of affairs, honestly. Let's go see what's no. Okay. So it's as usual, we go south, check library. So we go south, we check library. After that, we can we do the race game, and then we dig up the bird item on the way to the next place. Okay, so bombs means we also don't have to ever come here again. So that's good. Let's I kind of have a hunch. Let's check this. Before we do anything. I mean, the air container is a significant enough upside at my level, where I think it's worth wasting 1 minute or so to get it. It's not less than a minute, but no, it's a minute. I think it's fine. Let's do this. Okay, so okay, we have to use this because we don't have a sword, but because we know the shortcut, this should be plenty of time. Yeah, 10 sounds. Then we have the trash. Okay, so now we can go dig up the bird item, and if we don't find flippers, I'm gonna try to execute the Zona's flippers glitch, which, I mean, I'm sure that most people are familiar with. That's also check. It's gonna let me check the stamp price. 10 arrows. Unfortunate. That's actually not great. Well, it's gonna mean that I can recharge arrows really easily, I suppose. So that part's okay. What is that bird? Okay, so barrier item is glove. So glove and hammer means that we're gonna get, so Pearl is probably gonna be pretty soon, and it's gonna give us Darkward access, and as usual we are being routed towards Swim Blind fast. Would not mind finding some more stuff before that becomes a thing though, not gonna lie. Chill. Okay. You also chill, please. Glove means now we can go directly here and go to the chests here in the Lightwood Swamp Palace. Okay, so I think I remember how the setup for the fake flippers work, but if I'm gonna try it once or twice, but if it doesn't work out, I'm probably going to pause the stream for a second while I figure things out, because it's actually like I think it is a good time to learn how to do it, unless I find Flipper soon, which I already completely forgot what was in the chest. But I don't think it was anything. Money, probably. Silver arrows. Okay, silver arrows are not the worst. Silver arrows are kind of nice to have found. Good old silver arrows. We'll probably need the... We'll probably need the... words that I can totally say. Okay, actually, do I actually have to use bombs to heal this guy? That's unfortunate. You guys are... Please die. You guys are not vulnerable to boomerang, right? You don't happen to be. It certainly doesn't look like a vulnerability to boomerang. Boy, this is gonna be tough. Well, we got it on the first one. Okay, we got it on the second one. Don't go away. Thank you. I'll take this bomb back. Thank you very much. Sweet. Okay, let's see what's in Mini Modern Cave. Useless money. Mirror. Some rupees. Some more rupees. Alright. Well, mirror is good. Mirror is good. Okay. Let's go check the ice. Red Fairy, I'm gonna just keep going, honestly. I'm gonna keep looking for stuff, and then I'm gonna try doing the setup. I know that I think it's this one where then you go. Well, no, it can't be like that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it later, but I think it's that bush, and you lift it, and then you go on it, and then you go... Yeah, I think it works like that. I don't know. Please leave me alone. No, see, seriously, don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this just is one of the most inefficient, and was one of the most inefficient chests. Please stop. Okay, thank you. It takes a long time to check. Ooh, Pearl. Okay, yeah. As I predicted, we're being funneled towards Thieves Town at this point. Makes me feel less sad for having walked here, but it also means it's time to try doing fake flippers now. So for those that don't know what fake flippers is, which I can't imagine it's the majority of you, but it's essentially if you enter a screen transition, if you are jumping into the water at the same time you're entering a screen transition, the game will start behaving as if you had flippers, even if you don't. And yeah, no, it was wrong. Oh, maybe it was like this. Oh, that did not work. Let me try this again. But it's something like that, basically, where you kind of have to... It's not working out. Okay. So I think I am not... Yeah, this time it was too... Yeah, it is not working. Okay. that was not good. Also not good. This time I didn't get the thing. Okay, that's... And there you go, we got it. So as you see, I do not actually have flippers, but the game is behaving as though I had flippers. If I take damage, my position will be reset. Like, the game will remember I don't have flippers. So, I just need to avoid taking damage. But I think, okay, that by the way, means we can cross off these. I also think, if I remember correctly, that I can't, so I'm gonna fake flippers across this gap of water now into this water warp thingamabob, and that's gonna allow me to enter the waterfall of wishing, which has 2 chests in it, so that part's good. Notice that I am swimming in the waterfall of wishing, which is perfectly normal. But, oh, I think I need to take damage, because I can't interact with chests from this place. Fine. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, okay, so now it reset back. Okay. So, couple pieces of heart in the waterfall of wishing. And now it's making me swim again. Okay. Now I'm walking. Now I'm very confused about a lot of things. Okay, but I think now it's gonna behave normal again. I also came here, but that was probably a mistake, since I actually do not have 500 rupees to go to King Zora. That is gonna let me check the ledge real quick, which turns out is not good. But I think that means... it's time to save and reset and go to Village of Outcast stuff. So I would go... I don't want to go to the Fisher Cemetery Bridge. I need a better setup for sure. For the... I definitely need a better setup. For the... for this fake flipper strip, but that's the idea behind it. Okay, let's yeah, go back to Sanctuary. Definitely have a lot of money. Like, this might be enough to be blind. I don't like that I don't have enough magic, but I do have the Hane O'Brien. Like, that is an item. Well, I can't beat blind because I don't have a sword. Well, I have the hammer, but jeez, I don't want to do that. Like, yes, he's vulnerable to the hammer, but no. That sounds bad. Although I should actually check, since I'm here. I'm not there yet. But once I go to the Village of Outcast, I'll need to check what's up in terms of well, mostly like in terms of what's where. Bye. I do have like a respectable amount of hearts. Like, it's not impossible to beat blind with this amount of hearts if I have full magic and can cane him, but I would rather not if I can help it. Also, like, having to go through the entirety of Blind Town, of Thieves Town, without a sword is... Oh, right. That's it's a no-no. Boy, this is miserable. It's also a good thing I didn't waste all my money there, because I actually need money to do some of the Village of Outcast things, right? Like, I need money here for the chest game. Which is gonna give me garbage. Thanks. Was hoping a little better. Then I'm gonna check the brewery. Please let me pass. Oh, that was 2 hearts of damage. I cannot like a 4 damage boost in to as much as I have. Okay. Cane of motherfucking Sumeria. That actually might be my weapon, my to-go weapon going forward. Because Cane is OP. I don't think I want to finish Thieves Town. I think I'm resigned to having to double DP in it, but thanks. I think I'm definitely going to go ahead and do the 4 easy chests now. Because they're easy, and hopefully... Speaking of which, let's see if that's enough, because it might be. What's in place is, okay, so Thieves Town has a red crystal, so there is red crystals in with Blind and the Helmaser King, and then pendants with Cold Stare and Vitreous. And then everybody else has blue pendants, blue crystals. So we're gonna mark that down. Okay. Yeah, let's enter Thieves Town. As I said, I don't think I can help. Like, I don't think that this is as sufficient. I'll see how I feel, honestly. I might try it. It's not. I don't think it's actually completely unreasonable. The fact that I do have Kane O'Brien does help a lot, but it's gonna require me. The point is that the problem is that failing Thieves Town carries with it a significant penalty, because you have to go pick up Blind again and do all that junk with the... do all the junk with escorting the girl back to the thing, and it's super annoying, but... that means that I would rather do it to the point where it's less likely that I fail, and I don't think I'm there yet. So, you know, like, if I find myself having access to full magic and full health going into the last stretch, I'll face Blind, but if not, I probably won't. That was a waste of time. It's not how I wanted this to go, but jeez, dude, chill, please. I think one of these is hard in it. It wasn't it. Also was not it. Great, thanks. Good job. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much needed to happen. Can you also have a real item in it? Flute. Flute changes my plans. Okay. So, Flute? Does flute change my plans? It feels like it should. Flute lets me go check a bunch of stuff on top of Death Mountain, so I think around this point is that we do continue trying to solve this dungeon. I don't really expect to succeed, honestly, to be perfectly frank with you. And when I fail, I'll just leave and... well, that was a miraculously fast failure. Okay, fine. Yeah, no, I mean, this is a place where it's easy to get back to, but it's hard. Like, there is a lot of penalties associated with failing, and also everything deals infinite damage to me, which means I kind of want a whole lot more health buffer and or possibly a mail. This guy is not useful because I don't have meats yet. I cannot access the area without meats, but I can do the digathon. So let's go to the digathon. Let's go dig. Oh no no no! Ah no, but I can do that. Okay, fine, never mind. Please averted. I'm actually going to keep digging because I can use some money, and this is a way to find some money. But you can dig up red rupees, and that's I would like to at least go positive. Okay. We got an amount of money. Okay, so I think so I think since I forgot to do that, but I need to do this now. I can't really wait, and then I'll continue. So okay, that's here. I'm gonna go perform the Hero National Anthem, and then come back and work back and do the stuff they need to do in the that I can do it dark, but there is a success, namely K45 Stampy. And yeah, so K45 Stampy and K45 Stampy and Hype Cave, and then I'm gonna work back. Okay. Free the burb. Honestly, with this setup, it's probably even enough to have one bottle for blind itself. I might die a couple times in the dungeon, which would be unfortunate, but you know, that's fine. It have to be. It's one of those things I would rather not do, but if it has to happen, it happens. It's not the end of the world. I would rather do it later though, because I think there's a number of like that did open up a large number of chests on Death Mountain. I can go check now, so I'm probably just gonna do it now, which sounds a lot easier. Actually, I can use a couple of bombs, and actually I will also use a couple of health points. So okay. Rude. Okay, if you're going to be a jerk, I'm just gonna go the long way around. It's not like I'm not above it. So we now have 500 rupees, which means if we wanted to, we could go check. We could go check the thing. Check fish, but that's gonna be a little bit of pain. I think I would have to like fake flip the screen. Or no, but I would. I really just want flippers. So, and the sword. Not much more, but okay. So sword and flippers, flippers. So that opens up. Oh, I didn't check Stampy. I'm an idiot. Oh man. Well, I'll go back now, I suppose. Better go back now than having to go back later. This is actually pretty quick. So that's probably the thing to do. Just quickly going to check the Stamp Kid. And yeah, okay. Having a sword does make things, it's gonna make blind a lot easier. Again, it's almost like it's always a matter of trying to figure out. But I think there are like... Oh, but we don't really have a whole lot of stuff we can check on Death Mountain, right? Oh yeah, no, because we can go up top. So that actually means there's 10 chests on Death Mountain that we can easily check. Gee, thanks. I really needed those arrows. Thanks, Dumpy. Okay. Alright, let's go on Death Mountain. And actually, having a sword also helps with the fact that it makes me visible inside this cave, which is not nothing. Okay. So having gone in there means I have now picked up the old man, which means now, yeah, okay, angle these, and then, yeah, okay. I've officially become good at navigating this cave. I did it without even looking at the map. Oh, hookshot is perfect, actually. It's pretty much just what I wanted. And that also opens up... Wow, Swamp Palace already? Huh. I mean, I'll go. That's... Oh, it's so weird. Swamp Palace usually opens up very late. And Argus does have a history. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, then, yeah, here we'll go to Swamp Palace, why not? I mean, we'll finish picking up the stuff here, but... Alright, good. Hookshot is also, like, lethal. Like, just a good thing to have access to. So... Makes movement better. Makes getting hit by boulders better. That doesn't make it better, but... It doesn't affect the stings at all. They keep doing damage to me, which is not what I was hoping would happen, but of course. Could you please just get out of there, dude? Please? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Jeez. Okay. Oh, this is not a good seed at all. It's very stinky with... Plus, actually, hookshot is actually just the best way of killing some enemies, by the way. Like these mini Moldorms in this cave, which are just going to die now. More money, which, unlike usually, does not actually come with more problems. Book of Modora, let's enter the desert and probably not finish it, but okay. Okay. Oh, we're still firelocked. That's why we can't actually finish desert. But I mean, we'll go to Swamp Palace first. They have no reason not to. You guys could please like leave. Okay. So this dead rock actually cooperated for once, which was nice of it. Okay. So let's kill these things. And now I can go. This needs to be bonked into. Okay, let's go to Spiral Cave. Which, I mean, we have one of the 2 items to make Spiral Cave easier, which is like the boots would make it a lot easier, but the hookshot already means that they can easily hit these things, so it does. Because sometimes you have to wait for these things to stop becoming electric, and that's just a huge waste of time. Thank you. Okay. Well, more health, which I'm not gonna complain about too much. And yeah, okay. So the other thing I can do at this point. Probably go to Birna Spike Cave too, right? I think I can. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, no, I think I should be able to. I think I can try it, at least. It requires more. It requires a bunch of health. I don't have any bottles. I don't have a lot of magic actually, which is the problem. I think I would need. So I can go heal. That's a possibility that I have open to me. So certainly that cave. I want to go to the old man. So the problem is I can go heal, or yes, good. Having found blue mail here is actually pretty decent. So I'm gonna mark that down for blue mail. Let's go to the cave too. Yeah, actually that might just not be feasible, honestly. I kinda know. It looks hard. Maybe it's possible, maybe it's fine if we just go heal and be like, look, I'm gonna go heal now. Piece of heart. I guess I can check the hint. It might also be... no, it's not. Piece of heart is in misery RG, thanks. Okay. So it's marked at yellow, which I don't know what it means. It says glitch possible, so maybe I have to like actually glitch my way through it because I don't have enough resources as it is. I mean, I believe it. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll still give it a shot. I would need a magic creature, which is the problem. That's the part that I think is currently a problem for me, that I am low. I have limited magic. If I had more magic, the King O'Brien would actually make it possible for me to go back. Oh, my parents are back. I'm going to pause the video for a second while I say hi. And we're back. Okay, let's go back to our what we're doing. Which was, I believe, beating Argus. Okay. I think since I'm going in the direction, I can check Hobo real quick. That sounds probably is Luna since I have flippers. So that's gonna be, yeah, it's pretty easy. Just go from here. Okay. If I actually manage to maneuver around this corner, that's gonna be neat. It does have a little bit of a problem that when I'm swimming, the top of the head gets cut out. That is unfortunate. Okay. What do you have for me, Hobo? Oh. The bow, you say? The bow, you say? Okay. I'll take a bow. Okay, well, we're gonna have to beat Argus using only. We're gonna have to beat Argus using only fighter sword, which is definitely possible. But can people? Let me double check that everything is fine here. Everything looks fine. Great. Okay. You know, I've had a few situations where I went in pause and then left pause, but forgot to take off the on pause screen, or I forgot to unmute myself, or I forgot to unmute the game, and it's not great when that happens. I am going in the wrong direction, 100%. I'm supposed to be going here. I should have just reset, I think. It would have been actually just been faster, but here we are. Okay, let's go over here, Argus. I did not realize that. I'll take it. Swamp Palace is a very easy dungeon to do. And like it's when I end up to finish this stage, I think. Wow, okay. I can defeat the boss in this stage. I don't know how easy the dungeon is gonna be. But I actually end up being pretty challenging with I have Blue Mail. Blue Mail is gonna make things a little easier. Things are gonna take a lot of hits to kill. But I am also gonna take a lot of hits to kill, thankfully, so using the fantastic power of Blue Mail. Just mirrored my way through, but I didn't. Which was probably dumb, but you know. So, I suppose we'll make it out. Okay, let's go. Kill ourselves a weird jellyfish with those party hole thingies flying around. The boss design in this game is so good. They have... Okay. So these things take 2 hits each. That's not too bad. And those don't damage me a whole lot, thanks to the incredible power of Blue Mail, which is great. Okay. And now check these and find. Well, that was a whole heart, so you know. I'll take it, I suppose. Okay. That's gonna let me find the key there. And yeah, okay, we find the key here. Which means now, man, you know what I want to find here? Master Sword. Master Sword would be neat. Which pretty much always is, but there you go. Now we're gonna stop jumping around, which I'm definitely gonna appreciate. Flip the water, level, switch, thingy, flood the corridor, and that allows us to go to the thing, which is, you know, the thing. I am great at English tonight. I can definitely speak the language good. But yeah, Master Sword definitely make my life a lot easier if I found it. Just saying, the same game, you know. If you found it in your heart, you just slam Master Sword in the next chest. Well, Big Key is gonna make me. Big Key is basically a redraw. Let's see what's in here. Yay. Real glad that I checked. Okay, fine. Let's switch a quest and pass. Okay, so I think we came to the conclusion that the optimal way of handling this was flip the tile switch, go pick up key, and then go back up, flip waters on the switch, and then come back. That seems like a believable possibility. Like, it seems like that's probably, and that looks like the best way of doing this room, says us. I thought you would get stunned. Oh, I need to do that too. Yeah, because otherwise the other chest in Western Swamp is gonna still be locked, which I'm already going out of my way. We have two optional chests, so I want to only get to the significantly worse it than only being one optional chest. Kind of need to be up both for this to be worth it. Actually, also doing a decent bit of health too, and I'm taking some damage from places. Okay. Great. This was not more than alright. AKA great, as they say it in Team America once. It's better than alright, it's great. It was not that. This was in fact the opposite of that. It was heathens. Okay. We walked out with some stuff. Okay, got the map. It's all money, so I'm gonna bother picking it up. More money. 300 is a significant enough amount that I'm not too unhappy to having picked it up, to be honest, but this is also like it's by no means free. It's like a pretty steep time cost, so I don't know if it was worth the time that I couldn't find it, but obviously we couldn't know, right? Like, if I had known that I would only find my money and like a map in there, I would probably not gone there, but it was not knowledge I was privy to. So kind of have to leave with and I had to leave with that. Okay, let's open up these doors. Oh. Whatever. I just went through that thing, but like, okay, sure, why not? Swamp also has a lot of chests in general, which does make it, you know, it's nice that we got to hunt here, even though it's okay. Every single one of these billion chests that are here contains useless garbage that appears to be on the useless garbage plan very much. Which is not, it's not a great plan, my friends. No. Really? Please stop. Okay. From the compass. Oh, so yeah, okay. Don't need the hearts. I don't need this stuff either. To be perfectly honest, kinda didn't. Okay. Let's keep going. Ah. I died. Alright. Let's kill this thing now. Oh, right. I can't actually. Oh, fine. Okay. Okay, so that also works, but it's just a lot harder. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit of a pain, honestly. It's not. It could have been a lot worse. Okay. No, come on, dude. Like, where are you going? Let me squish you. The amount of manuing that I have to do in this fight to beat it without the Master Sword is basically infinite amount of manuing. Still not current hit though. So that part's kinda neat. Okay. Alright. Not clear to me how I got hit exactly there, but fine. Okay. There's gonna take a decent amount of hits here to defeat him, like 5 if I remember correctly. Because Master Sword is kinda garbage. 35 Sword is kinda garbage, might be more. Well, this is gonna be the 5th. Yeah, no, he's still alive. I mean, at least we hadn't hurt it. Can't have that much more health, right? Like, it's probably pretty close at this point. There you go. 7 hits with the fighter's sword. Drops half magic, which, you know, it's fine. Need to stop updating my thing before I get that. Yeah, Argus, eat. Go us, okay. I think it's blind time. We have found the blue mail. I think that is sufficient to declare blind time. Though I don't have master though, so I can't actually check that. I mean, I can check, but I can't actually pick it up, and I don't think it's worth going there just to check. So I will just I'll pause for a second actually. Sorry about that. Okay, well, I guess I don't have meat, so I end up have to save and quit. I could have just float there, but I think it's actually faster to save and quit. Go to Sanctuary. And then go to Thieves Down, okay. Yeah, there are two things I don't fully understand, which is why is Kakariko a spawn point and why is Sanctuary not a destination for the bird. Like both of those things look real strange to me. Always have. It's like these seem important, like important places. Let me go to the stupid cave with an old guy in it, rather than all of those. Like, but not to the actual village where there's all of the stuff, there's all the sub quests that I need to do and stuff. Like, that seems like what? Well, the good news is that this time we're actually gonna take less time to go through this stupid corridor with those junk flowers places, because we have a sword. As was before, but we didn't have a sword. Let's go kill ourselves, legendary thief. Okay. Help magic actually also helps a lot. I can't really deal damage to things, but blind doesn't care, thankfully. It's gonna be blind take 9 hits pretty much regardless of what you do. No. Why were you there? Have you considered not being there? That would have made me a lot happier. If you had, like, not been in that position. Okay. 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 Yeah, the problem is that if I stun people, that for sure will not gonna let me regain health. Oh god, this place, I hate it. Okay. That's the fire didn't troll me too much because it was all the way up there. Okay. Fine. You win this round. This place wasn't so bad. We have this bomb, which I don't think I actually needed, but whatever. And then actually, if I remember correctly, this thing just got killed by hookshot. So that part's neat. But father. Okay, damage. Thanks. Die. You also die. Okay. Oh yeah, you also die. You too. I don't know why I'm picking up all these bombs. My bomb inventory is full, so like I can't actually like that. That certainly feels like a short. Titan's meat, you say? Titan's meat, you say? That is a find, my friend. Oh, 3 stone, 1 less chest, and I have meat. Yeah, meat opens up a decent amount of stuff, namely the Death Mountain, Darkwood stuff, and also there's that's actually convenient to have found it here because it opens up a couple of things to do here in Village of Outcast now, like the purple chest and that sort of thing. Like purple chest, hammer pegs, and the Lost Dwarf. Those are all things I can do now, which is pretty nice. Because you've been a jerk. Okay. So yeah, but I mean it's nice to have found those because I'm right there. So that means I can just go do them right now. Wow, they're still alive. That's so rude. Okay. Okay. I say I don't need to recover life because I know that there is like there's 3 hearts or something in this chest. Thanks. I am not going to do that, but I'll take it. Oof. I guess they can't actually hit me while I'm fighting the hookshot, so that's a thing. Okay. So we pick up blind, and then we go check the big chest in case the last item is there, which is 100% off. Well, never mind then. We don't have a small key to go check the big chest. So now we get to see how big of a troll is blind going to be. My knowing blind, I suspect a huge troll, but we'll have to see how that works out. All right. Blind Act 1. The blinding. Next usual horrible pun. Let's be careful. Okay, phase 1 done. Should. No, what do you mean? It didn't hit. Oh. Phase 2 done, okay. Gonna be super ready to deploy the Kane O'Brien very soon. Kane O'Brien deployed. He takes damage from the Kane O'Brien? What? I didn't know that. Okay. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, the meat. Right. I don't think I marked it for the meat. Unless I missed something somewhere somehow. I don't think that's the case. Oh, if I have to, I'm gonna mark it back to 1. If I have to come back here, I will, but I think I have everything. The only thing I can think of is the only thing I can think of is I missed a oh, I'm an idiot. Should have done the some here of the pegs. Sorry for the clutter. I am currently in the kitchen and some dishes are being put away. Let's see what's in this place. Okay. Hard container. It's not the actual worst. Okay, I don't know what exactly happened there, but I'm hoping that it wasn't several minutes. It's gonna get added to my time. What am I trying to do? Oh, yes, hammer it. I hope that ended up being fun. I don't know what exactly happened there. Okay. So we have this area. We'll bring him back, and then we take the purple chest and bring it to Gary. Yep. And also worth mentioning that if I wanted, no, but I don't have the magic powder, so it makes no sense to go check the med batter. Oh, that's a mushroom, which is not completely useless, I suppose. Not great, but not completely useless. Oh, okay, so you can do the thing where, yeah, okay, you can do that glitch with the I know that there is a glitch you can do to check the mad bat with if you have the mushroom, but well, I don't know how to do it first, and second, it should not be required by the logic, so I think that because we're kind of done in this area anyway, fastest way to do this now is actually to warp and then fly to 5. Although the question, oh, but if I do it that way, that's also, no, but it doesn't matter, like I can't actually, yeah, fly to 7, but yeah, I mean that doesn't doesn't do anything. If actually this is a lot better. I mean that part is not a lot better, but you know. Since I'm here again, I can check Gina, and then I could enter desert. I would also go to the Misery Mire stuff. I'm definitely not enter Misery Mire because they have no medallions, but depending on what's like, I can go to the. There's 3. I want to say 3 chests that you can do in Misery Mire. Yeah, it's exactly accurate. There are 3 chests you can do in Misery Mire, which are which I would go check. Granted, if I am doing that, I think I'm more. It's better for me to go to Death Mountain because there's 5 there that I could check. That's actually a little bit more cumulative, but they take longer to check, so I don't know. Like I don't know if they take, well, like, you know, they take twice as long. That's a good question. Probably not, but either way. Speaking of chests that don't take long, let's go give a mushroom to the hug. Then we can change screen, go back, enter the house. We have 3 entire hundreds of rupees. Lots of money this run. Also lots of things that aren't very useful. Okay. Oh god, no. Okay, well, I mean, we go check, yeah, because of the other stuff on the fountain. Yeah, I mean, we definitely go do these. Now that we can actually go on the other side and warp the Dark World. That's it's actually a decent, like it's 2 in the Super Bunny Cave, and then it's 4 in Hookshot Cave plus 1 on the Floating Island, so that's 7, and plus there is Spy Cave, which I probably will go check at this point, provided that I don't lose all of my health to stupid dead rocks, which I continue hating with fiery passion. I could have not done that. That would have been a perfectly acceptable use of my my time, but I was like, no, this is good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Then I did not worry about it. Turns out I'm not worrying about it. It was not the right position to take. I should have worried about it. In the meantime, the temperature in the place that I'm at has, I believe, reached approximately negative a billion Celsius. And yes, I am perfectly aware the temperature technically cannot go under Magic Boomerang, under 270 Celsius, but in the bottle. Okay. See, you guys should take example from the Super Bunny Cave. It's just like it had 2 relevant items. They weren't amazing items, but they were relevant. But no. Have I actually checked Floating Island? No, I haven't. Okay. So let me kill this thing real quick. Okay. Well, it was not the intended way, but... less, okay. Even that... oh, come on. Gee, thanks, I feel really good about coming here now. Yeah, that was I just found a whole bunch of a piece of heart and like a whole bunch of money that is kind of useless, to be honest, and I would rather have not. Like, this sounds like a very good time to find something like the lantern, which is gonna basically finish opening things up in not 20 rupees. It's not a good time to find 20 rupees because it's never a good time to find 20 rupees. 20 rupees suck. But it's what we have. Thanks. Well, I mean, not to have medicine of not to have medicine or life of magic. Spike cave is basically free. Okay. Wait, it's always been free. Okay. Okay, so let's... Alright. King O'Brien for the win. Okay. Oh gee. Oh, I'm actually going back. Like, is that the plan? Because like I don't have to. So the next thing I can do is probably going to Eastern Palace, right? Yeah, I think it's actually the best. Yeah. Oh, hi, Linker. I think I missed you, but thanks for watching. Unless my viewers count is off, which is a possibility. I think that I must have missed you, but thank you for watching so far. Oh, you're back. Okay, never mind. I think my viewers count was just off. Oh no, okay. We still managed to get in. Okay, yeah, so I think the plan now is to go into Eastern Palace because it has... this area has 6 chests we can check, and Eastern Palace of Crystal I cannot do. I can do the first dark room, but I cannot do the other dark room, the one with the 2... Jesus Christ, chill out. Okay, the one with you have to kill the Armor statue. That's too much for me. Can't actually do it. So if we don't find the lamp before, then we'll have to double dip this place and be sad, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Unless this just is the lamp. No, more money. Great, thanks. That's exactly what I needed. More money. More money used to not be more problems, but it's starting to be more problems at this point on account of I really don't need any more money. Like, things I kinda need to include a sword upgrade and have a light source. Those are the things that I would like to have. One of those is gonna be nice for like quality of life. The other is going to be nice to actually finish dungeons. There's a number of chests that I can check. Okay. In this dungeon, there's this isn't amount. Like, I think that the only one I cannot check, if I remember correctly, the only one I cannot actually check without a lamp, if I do the first room without a lamp, which is not that hard, is it's the boss, the item held by the boss. But just having to come back even just to beat the boss would be pretty bad, honestly. I already double deeped item number 1. Instant boss. Well, the other part is that this area also it has Palace of Darkness, which is also a place where we can go into. It has a similar problem of the lamp, but it also has a bunch of like I can, if I use a map, I can actually do maze. I can do the maze room in the dark, and it has 3 chests in it, so that part's neat. But that's I'm hoping that it doesn't count to that. I don't have fire rod either, which does actually make things a decent amount easier. Okay, I despise you, and please die. You guys are being real trolly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Lamp. No. Fine. Book of Mudora is in Paradox Cave. Well, I already found it, although I actually don't remember. I continue forgetting which one is the one called Paradox Cave. Which is not the lamp. I think what that means is that so the chest can never have the lamp. The one that we're about to check, because it's lamp locked, basically. I mean, it's not locked, but like this difficulty will never ask you to do rooms in the dark. You can, obviously, like it's not can't stop you from the rooms in the dark, but it's never gonna demand that you do. Which is part of the reason why I'm not going overworld glitches, because I actually perform most of the overworld glitches, but overworld glitches, the difficulty, like it assumes that you're capable of doing rooms in the dark. There aren't that many, but I can't do all of them, so it was not what I was trying to do. Go, die. Okay, so found a bunch of health. Okay, so that goes down, and yeah. So at this point we can't go back. We can kind of just leave, because the last item. The Armos Knights have it. Okay, well, I mean, it's going to Palace of Darkness, I guess. definitely some chests I can check there. Same with desert, but because I'm here, I think it's better to go into. Wow, you're being really unreasonable. Just not. You're just being not cool. Okay. And we jump there. We didn't jump, we just jumped. You can't jump in this game. There is no definition of what jumping means in regards to Zelda. But if there was, it would be great. Okay. But yeah, this is I kind of hate this because now I guess I could just finish. I think there's these pets are way too dangerous for me to not kill them. But yeah, no, there is there are definitely some more field items I would go check, which maybe I should. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I should just go check the last field items instead of entering all this dungeon with the risk of having to double deep into them. Especially because this dungeon, like leaving and come back, is definitely not free. Do you have to do this whole maze thing again? But you know. Okay. Please go away. Please also go away. There you go. Okay. It's going to follow some darkness, and watch this go horribly wrong. Tower of Hera is another place where I can check a couple of chests before doing anything else. So that part's nice. That's definitely something we can do. Okay, small key. Nice, nice. That allows us to check a couple of things. In the center, I think if you find a small key there, it's actually more convenient to go in this direction. I'm gonna start by checking this chest. I think it's the first we should check. This one has garbage. Compass is truly the least useful item. Like map is not much better, but like it contains more information. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really make a difference because I won't be able to do. Yeah, let's do this first. Yeah, this one has the small key I need to go in here. And then, yeah, maybe I should have walked back to the other direction. It's really cold in this room at this point. The heating goes down. Went down about 50 minutes ago. So they went down, but it's programmed to stop heating the house at 11. And much to my own dismay, because I'm usually pretty nocturnal with my habits, so like at 11 I'm still around. This pretty much has to have fire rod, you say, eh? Well, fire rod changes things. It opens up... Okay. So this wasn't a huge waste of time. We're already in the realm of this was not actually a huge waste of time. It's still... is not really completable without a should probably, yeah, I think it's time to do that. That sounds like a good idea. Just going to do that half of the dungeon. Message is great. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, definitely found some cash there. I was not super happy about it. Am I gonna run out of bombs? No, there's a bunch of bombs. There's a bunch of bombs in the under the things up there. Okay. I hate you. Please die. I won't take this time with you. Just get arrows. Okay. Good job, me. Okay. So there's one chest here that has a small key in it. We have some bombs and some things, and immediately use the 2 bombs I found to we have this other chest that has a small key in it, and then go pick up a fairy, which is pretty neat. Is I think that's I'm supposed to do that, and now there's these idiots around. Okay, almost fell down there. Almost fall down is not actually falling down. Oh, okay, apparently that's a no-no. Okay. So armed with the power of 2 keys, we can now enter this room. Oh, it was a mistake in it. I also wanted the bomb, but I kind of need to pick this up because that guy always messes my plans. I do not have the B key, so I think it's been better off going in this direction. Guys, please stop. Guys. Thanks. Like, holy shit, that was 10 to damage boosted. The room was not a good. There's the big key right there. Okay. So I do not actually have the lamp, but this turns out. Yeah. This is not the hard to do without a lamp part. Okay, so I might be lost. Okay. Let's try the time warp again. This time we don't waste time. Okay. also all of the money is now gone. I forgot to note what was in the first chest. But I'm gonna assume it was something. Was it the map? It was probably the map. I think it was the map. Or maybe a small key. I don't think it was an actual item. Well, now this room. Okay. Well, this is gonna be... I'm gonna figure this out, but... it's gonna be certainly interesting. Okay, there you go. So... it's gonna go... top and then left. And then it done. Well, I don't want to go back. Especially because, again, I cannot find the lamp. I cannot actually find the lamp in those rooms. Okay. But we did find the fire rod, which does open up some things. Namely, it opens up Tower of Hair and Ice Palace, and also School Woods. We're probably not gonna into Ice Palace if we can help it. Tower of Hair though, that's definitely feasible. I prefer not to have to come back here if I could help it, but you know, I will. It's not big of a deal. And I did get a fire rod out of it, which is really good. I hate having to come to that mountain again for the third time, but it's some lose some, I suppose. The thing that I'm hoping doesn't happen is that I have to go back into this, that I cannot route Tartar Rock to be lost. There's a large amount of chest in Tartar Rock, but and I do already have Cane of Sumerian meat, so depending on what's in Tartar Rock and what Tartar Rock gets opened by, what the medallion opens Tartar Rock, I might be in a position to words are not with me today. I don't think words are with me any day, honestly, knowing the way I talk. But it's well. Let's go to Tower of Hair. I'm done talking about doing Tower of Hair. I'm just gonna go to Tower of Hair. Let's take let's do things that way. Oh gee, yay, 300 rupees, sweet. I'm so glad I found this valuable treasure. Yay. Some bombs held by someone friendly, but it basically doesn't tell me anything. B-key is good though. Unless... I'm hoping that I find the other item on this path, and the other item is not fire locked, and it's like either map or compass is fire locked. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? That was... You can't go through those things? God damn it. This was a truly unfortunate series of events. Mothra is also one of those things where, like... Mothra, sorry, Moltorm is also one of those things where I kinda hate having to do it with fighter sword because it takes 75,000 hits. And yeah. Well, full magic refill neat. But yeah, it takes like a whole lot of hits to heal Moldorm like this, which increases the chance that he trolls you. Like, you're not gonna die to Moldorm, almost certainly, but... like, it's pretty hard to die to him. It's more like, dude, it's more a matter of... well, I really don't want to find them out now. How are you not dead? But yeah, no, it's, yeah, I mean, I guess that like, so I have 3 items I can find now, right? Which are a small key, the map, and so now I just need Moldorm to not have the map. I'm gonna find 2 chests on this path, and I know that basically, I mean, it's kind of a 50-50, right? Like, either Moldorm has the map or he has the other object. And, I would rather him have the map. That would be a preferable outcome. No, I would rather him not have the map, sorry. It would be a preferable outcome, because then I don't have to go to Northern Desert, which is truly... like, it takes a lot of time, because there's a room where you have to wait for like the tiles to stop going. It always takes forever. Oof. That was real risky. I somehow didn't die there? Okay, so I think that this is the last hit. There you go. Do not have a map. I repeat, do not have a map. Have a lamp. Thanks. Okay. I think at this point I'm kind of priced into finding the chest, which I hate, but I think I have to, sadly. Oh god. It's not something I feel great about. Okay. Thanks. Evade the stupid tiles that come at you. Okay. And there you go. Finally. Please stop trolling me. And then bloop. On the 11th try, okay. Well, it's not the worst, but it's not what I wanted. Okay, I mean, so seek it this fast, and then we enter, yeah. And seek it is also under one degree, so that part's nice. And just go check seek kid now. Since he is more or less in an easy place, and then we go to the forest. It's fine, he's gonna have the lamp, I'm sure. Right? Find it ironic to give me a bottle, kid. Like all things. Yeah, show me a bottle, I'll give you a bottle. What? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do School Woods at some point anyway, and this is probably a good time to go do it. I have a bunch of life, I have Blue Mail. Mothula is a boss I usually don't defeat the sword anyway, so having only Fire Sword is not that big of a deal. I think it is a good plan. Obviously, would rather have other non-fire swords, but I'll make do. I'm starting to get kinda sleepy, so hopefully we finish this train wreck fast. Then I'm gonna go chill somewhere, I don't know. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to bomb this one and then go in this, find this small key, which is actually pretty good to find this early because there's 2 chests connected to your room unless you find a small key. Like here at the beginning, you have to come back to find later. Okay. Map, not great. Some small key, also not great. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, this thing hit. Did I die? So, fire rod is busted. Okay. So. Also, I do have Cane, which does make a lot of things a lot easier. Namely, Cane of Sumeria means I kind of do not have to care about the Floor Master. Well, a lot of things went wrong there. Like, really a lot. I like the twofer, that was nice. Big key. Actually, kinda can use a bomb anyway. Finding big key here is actually not the worst, and I'm gonna have to go back, but I'm gonna have to go back in like moderation. And Just let me do that. Kind of knew that that was a potential problem, but I didn't care. It's probably not the right attitude to have. Wow, okay, no. Some mistakes were made. I don't have a very fan of your hearts, but I'm willing to check. Your heart? No. No, I mean, I can also use the magic, honestly. Okay. So far it just has bombos. Which means I might be able to enter Misery Mire now. That's a definite possibility. What bombos is not, however, is Lamp, which is also something I really want, but... Okay. Okay. So... let's keep going. Being very careful, because if we die now, we're gonna have to go back to very far away. I would rather not do that if I can help it. You guys keep chilling there. I'm just gonna go here. I remember. Oh yeah, no. But there is a key that I need to get. That one for sure. But I'm just saying that this room is not. Oh my god. Oh god, are you kidding me? Wait, actually, I'll take this full magic refill and I'll take this key and then, yeah, and then I walk back to the entrance and regain some health that way. We don't want to having to risk, yeah. There you go. That did not give me a whole lot of health more, to be honest, but there's ways to regain health here, plus I do have a potion. This is one of those things that are much easier to do with boots. I hate you. Okay, let's go to this thing downstairs. Oh my god. Why is it so cold? Oh. This was a mistake. Okay. No, so this gets to just ignore the hookshot completely. Nice. Magic cape, you say? I'll take a magic cape. It's not strictly necessary, but still, it's very useful. So I could farm health here if I wanted to. It's kind of a pain, but as long as I'm perfect, each iteration yields 2 hearts. Three if I'm the last man alive. I think I kind of have to do it. Okay. So I can do the cycle 2 or 3 more times. It's a bit of a problem, like it would be a lot faster, but not even a lot faster. It would be a bit faster if I had the boots. Sweet. Actually, maybe, yeah, I think in the face of that, I think I can just go. Okay. With fire. Also, it fire. Yeah, you guys. just get reacquainted with. Oh, I don't like. Right. Lack of length. Okay. Not seriously screw. Yeah. No, I don't need it. It's to open that room. But whatever, who cares about that room? Not me is the answer. Alrighty. There you go. 7 hits with the fire rod. Mothula is down. That was a really good Mothula. Holy shit. Wow, yeah, no, I'm really happy with myself, honestly. The Mothula was pretty impressive. Okay, so I think at this point, kinda don't want to have to do it, so I want. The next step is we fly to Misery Mire, check Misery Mire, and then enter desert, and check if we can finish desert. Those are both dungeons that we will need to do. We don't actually have to do Misery Mire, do we? We certainly don't. So I should just go check desert. Yeah, let's go check desert first. I mean, checking Misery Mire is something I do pretty free, like it's just going there. It's just a matter of whether I can actually enter it or not. Plus I can check the 3 chests around Misery Mire since I'm going there anyway. That's actually pretty easy. Yeah, I don't have to kill those birds on sight because they deal you infinite damage. Like they can combo you out. The combo is they touch you and then you die. Okay. Got the tower shield. You know what I didn't check? What was on the ledge? Might want to do that. Yeah, at this point I don't think I should. I think I can just go pick up whatever's on the ledge rather than check it, but you know. Okay, Cherbourg Cave has 3 bombs. Great. Okay. Oh, serious bombs. Okay. So I could go check Misery Mire if I wanted to. There's only 2 chests you need though. And some of the rooms are dark. I don't think I'm going into Misery Mire. Like, I think Misery Mire at this point is... especially because it's so easy to access, it's actually at the level of I'll be... like, I will come here... I will come here when I've exhausted all other options. Like that's when I come back. That's when I do this. And so now it's fine because you know, what's on the lamp? On the lamp there is going to be Quake. There is going to be a useless Iki. Okay, change of plans. We go check ledge, we go pick up. So we check the ledge and then we go pick up the small key. Oh wait, we can't, right? We need the big key to open the door, I'm pretty sure. No, I'll take red mail. That's fine. So those two chests are the only ones you can access, right? There's two more which are locked behind the small key, but I don't have a small key. And you need... oh no, that's just... yeah, no, you can just go there. I think, pretty sure. You can just be like, yeah, that's just a cave. It's not actually locked behind B key, so you can actually just go pick this small key up from here and go check. And that allows me to check Eastern Pass. Yeah, Eastern Desert, sorry. Eastern Palace already been checked. Okay. It's fine. Boots is gonna be in one of those two chests, and everything is gonna be great, and you're not gonna have to double deep. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to get to a point where a lot of things have been real awkward. So I mean, one of these is pretty much guaranteed to be a small key now. There could be a small key in the big chest, and the dungeon would still be finishable. So be the boots or that. Okay. So at this point the options are: we go collect this random miscellaneous like 4 or 5 chests that still cut across the map. It's gonna take a while because they're the most convenient ones. Or we're going to Ice Palace. And I think it's actually just better to go into Ice Palace. It's more chests, and it's probably actually faster too. It's unfortunate because, again, Ice Palace, not a dungeon I was hoping to have to do, but unlike Misery Mire, it's one I can actually finish at this point because there is no dark rooms in it. So let's go. Okay. Well, I mean, the real question of how the logic works out, like, some of these, it's been great to know beforehand. Some of these chests are like, look, for some of these chests, it's like they've been available for a very long time, which means like logics. Like Zora, right? Zora has been something I've been able to get in forever, but Zora sucks. Getting Zora is basically the worst. Boots, no. Or lamp, or the 10 lamp. Lamp would also acceptable. Okay. Ah, yeah, right, I need to actually bomb this thing. Forgot about the whole bombing thing. Okay. Bomb bosses includes, which be great information to have access to if I had not already done school woods. Okay. Look. Did they? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That was a whole lot of life I don't have anymore. Like, truly unfortunate. Well, that was regrettable also. Okay. Okay, fine. Wow, already 2 hours and 30 minutes of this thing. Remember when yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be the one. It's starting to be... I'm being trolled kinda hard by the last couple items, and being trolled by the boots is kinda bad because it... Please. Because it kinda means that... well, I mean, boots lets you go fast, right? Picky? Either. Ice Palace actually only has 3 chests. That was also something that should probably factor into my decision. If I die, I think I just leave at this point. I found one of those 3 chests already. I am about to enter a relatively chest-rich area of the dungeon. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean, once I get to that point, it's gonna be... Okay, there's the big key. Found it. So... that part is nice. We enter here. That was certainly a series of events that happened. Oh my god. Okay. What does the hint say? Some errors is a nice pass. That's it? Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 And we're out. That's another chest we can check. Guy, find the obviously super useful compass. Cape through these spikes. There's another chest up here. No, two even actually. Bomb, hammer. Some wonderful bombs. I'm being sarcastic, they were not wonderful. If I find the last item that I need in here, I can just leave. So I don't actually need to beat this boss for any reason. There you go. So barring pedestal seed, which despite still very much be, that means we can just be on our way. Okay, well, I mean, what is that one? Oh, Mimic Cave. Oh, because now I can definitely enter that rock. Oh, so, okay, I think this is now the time to go. Misery Mine also only has 2 chests, and it's pretty long. So I think we go do, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the plan. The plan is to do that and be unhappy about it. Okay. Especially because, like, now I can also check 2 of the chests that usually go in that direction. Let me check. Which is, like, even worse than usual. Like, I have to skip bonk rocks and I have to skip bonk rocks and I have to skip bumper cave. No, and I have to skip you know the words Kingston. Once they both require boots, so I can't actually go into either of them. Plus, I also don't have boots, which means this hike is actually kinda long. And with bumper cave, there's a bunch of those birds that might very well kill me. I'm gonna try not to aggro them. Can't help it. Well, bumper cave is not worth going into for a piece of heart. I'll do without. Okay. And then actually I'll probably just make just check everything at once, right? Because from here I can go I can cross the river and then I can go check fish and then go to the pyramid. But also actually if I'm doing that, I might as well also checking Zora, just in case. So I guess that doing this whole roundabout is like not super fast, but it's probably most efficient with the treasure chests. for now. Which, look, it's not great, but okay. Master Sword A is good to have. B does open up 2 new chests, which are both pretty inconvenient to get, but look, like at this point we kind of take what we can get, like. Okay. Okay. So I can go check catfish. From that, I'm gonna warp. Go check King Zora. Okay. Catfish has piece of heart. Okay. Okay. This would have been a lot more convenient to come here when it was here before, but I only had like it just was short types of rupees when I came here without the flippers earlier, so it didn't work out super well. Which was unfortunate. Not great, not great. King Sora has bottle. They like giving battles with bees in them. Let's get out of here. Non farei altro per 20 rupi e andare in là. Sorry, I just started talking in Italian there, which I don't know. I lapse sometimes. Okay, let's work back. Now I think we can go check Pyramid real quick. Well, I mean, as quick as one can go check Pyramid. After which we can actually, from there, I think the next thing we can do is go check Bombos Tablet. Which, I mean, there's like a diminishing returns. These are both pretty long tracks, but again, like, I'm trying to minimize the chances that I have to double dip, and all of the dungeons that I have left don't actually have like a whole lot of there isn't a whole lot of equity left. I've done or at least checked all of the dungeons that have a lot of stuff in there except for Turtle Rock, which I'm hoping I mean, I will have to do it, but I'm hoping that I get to do it last. That would be my preference, because going from Turtle Rock, like, you save a bunch of time if from Turtle Rock I can't actually walk into it. If your sequence is Turtle Rock going to Ganon. It's not always an option. No, there's the boots. Found them. Okay. That's good. So that means now we can actually go to desert. So do I actually go check Bombos tablet? Is this actually the closest I'm gonna be for a while? I think it might. I might be. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I do get to do these now, which is pretty neat. Yeah. With the power of finally having the boots, it's actually a lot faster. Yeah, no, I mean, okay, Bombos tablet. To nobody's surprise, has money on it. And but I think honestly it means we're just going to go finish desert. Something we're gonna have to do at some point, and we're here. Okay. I wish they just stayed like this. Like once you have done it once, they just didn't go back. Okay, so now again, the big hold up at this point is the lamp. That's the one that I absolutely need to go forward. Because I cannot finish Palace of Darkness without it. Okay. Okay. This one has a small key. It's kind of needed to have because otherwise I would be locked out. Okay. Yeah, I can consider my current condition. I'm gonna have this couple of fairies. It's gonna make things easier. Okay. Which means really a lot easier, honestly. Oh, I even have sword lasers, which do make this dungeon actually decently easier. Okay. I mean, I have all the riot gear and the armor and all of the fun stuff, so that's neat. I need the big thing I need is like I would like to have that sword. But that's pretty much it. My level of heaviness sword is not great. I would like to find Tempest sword. That would, I find that would make that would probably make things a lot easier. That said, at least you're doing progress with dungeons again, so that's actually not bad. Let's see if we can get oh man. We got the second one. Nah, too late. Barely too late. Nah, because we got hit. Oh, come on. There you go. Die. Alright. Worms are down. No, we only need so I guess we go back to the problem. Like, I can enter Tartarok, there's a decent amount of dungeon stuff there, and I cannot do Paras of Darkness. I think it's fine to go do Bonkrocks and King's Tomb because they're very close. Like, those are super quick to check. But beyond that, kind of have to. I think I'll have to go into Tartarok and accept that unless I have to double dip Tartarok, which is very real possibility since I also need dump for that. I'll have to. Yeah, unless that happens, I'll have to accept that Tartarok is not Piranha's dungeon, which, you know, sometimes you do what you have to do. I can also use either tablet on my way there, which is definitely not nothing. So yeah, it's definitely something I can do. So that part's nice. Yay money. Oh, I also cannot actually beat the thing. Yeah, I mean, just don't have the ice road, no? I mean, that's what it is. Okay. We didn't get hit by too many boulders. Only the minimum necessary amount of boulders, which is 2. You have to get hit by 2 boulders. There is no way not to. The game doesn't work, like, stops working. Oof. Okay. I almost touched that guy, and then he gets to tell me his story about his song that does things, but thankfully I didn't. Okay. Lamp? Or not? Great. Like, at least give me a sword. I think I must have found all of the red rupees by now, right? Okay. Please stop. Also you guys. Okay. One more is trolling me here, so that's nice. Talk. You know what I mean? We're done all of the stuff that we hand check in all of the other dungeons, so I mean, except for Misery Mire, but like if the lamp is in here, I would rather find it here than in Misery Mire. Boots is in plain sight. Okay, yeah, makes sense. It was in fact in plain sight. It's accurate. Okay. Was not how what we agreed to, but well, we found a big key, which we won't really need particularly soon, but it's nice. Okay. So I think we decided that the first shot we find is horizontal to the right. Oh. Yeah. And then here. Here. And now go up. And then do that. Found a small key. And a bottle, green potion in it, which is actually not bad. That's actually a useful one in this area. That's Turtle Rock numero 1. Okay. Let's keep going, see what we find. Okay. It was brought to my attention that you can actually like one-shot kill these things with the fire rod, which I did not know. And that does change things a lot. Like that's real makes things all easier. Let me keep my way out of here. Can't actually do that, can I? Yeah. Okay. Now let me keep my way out of here. I don't actually have the magic powder, so it's actually kind of necessary for me to do that. And if I could stop acting like a complete idiot, that would be significantly better. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, the anti-fairies are kinda nasty, but normally you powder them away, but that's not the seed we got today. Look at that. Okay. This chest has the map. Yeah, but if I can get to Mimic Cave, which it said I could, that means I can check the hallway below the mirrors, which normally I hate, but I do have the tower shield today, so like whatever. This thing is massive. Wow. That does make things a lot easier, holy crap. Wow. I didn't... okay. I'm gonna stop just being in awe of the fact that it's possible to do that and just... let's go finish this dungeon. But not, because I don't have lamp, steel, and ice rod. So my chance of finishing this dungeon are actually kind of slim, but let's go do our best, I suppose. Excuse me? What just happened? Okay, so now we can do these, and that's Mimic Cave. Look down. And now we can go do look, we can go check some stuff. This is not, we're not we're in no way in the clear, because we don't have the lamp. That's why we're not, you know, we don't have a way to make light, so we're in the dark. You know, that's fine. That was clever wordplay, which, I mean, there you go. No, that's the ice road. That's part 1 of the Turtle Rock puzzle. That's part 2 of the... where are the chests in Turtle Rock puzzle though? So that part's neat. Yep. Well, we didn't find it. Which means, yeah, it's misery mart time, right? Like, that's the only option that I have left at this point. Unless I did actually... I hate this. Like, I left that for last because it was the most inconvenient, and now I am going to have to go there, which I was hoping that I didn't. But also, I've also done everything else first. Which means I wasted a bunch of time. No, I mean, it's what it is. It's not. Yeah, my dreams of doing sub 3. Maybe if Ganon is nice to us, but do not hold my breath. Alright. Great. Okay. On the plus side, it kind of has to be here. There is no other real option. Like it kind of can only be Misery Mire at this point. I'm checking literally everything else. That's not. It's not a huge amount of comfort because, like, after these, like, even if this is go mode, which it's likely to be. So I should actually mark down one chest in Misery Mire. Continue being trolled. Can you pick that up, please? Like, is that too much to ask? Like, what are you doing? I also should just not even go in that direction. I should just cross the thing, yeah. Like, probably shouldn't have even opened the door. Just should go back. Instead lets me no, it's actually just here. By which I mean it's actually just here. Flip this switch, and that allows you to check that chest. Which has another small key. And then these, yeah, this leads there. No, this thing has a small key. No. Okay. So that is me. Do that. And these. We'll probably take the food recharge. Yeah, no, yeah. Good job, man. Not gonna have to do the whole thing from scratch. Hope you're happy. Because I missed too. If I had not missed, I would have exactly enough, and then I would have gone back now and picked it up, but no. I decided to be dumb. What is playing kind of frazzled, to be honest, like... This seed has not been treating me well. It started by treating me okay, I mean, it was kind of stingy with items to begin in too. But... voglio finire, poi vado a letto. Oh, ancora non mi ho settato, è solo l'una. E allora che mi punti?
Si voleva solo dire che non fai
Picchi.
come orario, cerchi di non farlo fare.
No,
non è giusto. No?
No, nel senso. So, I'll go check the big chest. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the big chest. And the other chest in the drought, hopefully I find the last item there. Oh, it's a bonk. I hate it. I have to go around. No, I had pressed the button, come on. Like this time, I think it was a little unreasonable. I think I did... I think it was a reasonable attempt. The first time I just blanked and pressed anything. I don't understand why this is so hard for me. I blame the fact that it's so cold. Literally the last possible chest to find the lamp, and now we're finally in groove mode. Let's get out of here. And at this point, we only have those two items, those two dungeons left to do. Which can't tell because I'm in the Lightwood, but yeah, but I mean, I have 2 crystals left, so it kind of can only be those. If the thing hits me, I just die on the spot. Okay. Did not get hit. Yeah, I need to be careful not to die on the way there. I have red maybe, which helps a ton, but would still prefer to not have to deal with death. Alright, let's go ahead and set some monsters. There are a couple of chests at this point. Like if I die, I die. Maybe actually I should just effort the payment to regain life. Yeah, okay, let's just do it now. I would rather die now and not have to deal with that. Do I go perhaps just how many items do I have left in Polosan? Just 3. Yeah, I should probably go. Big temper sword would be really nice to find. Like beating master sword sounds miserable. Those things again that like I will do it if I have to, but could I not have to? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. And one. And then did I not check the show? I think I just didn't check. I don't think I actually went there at all. No, I did. So either it was, I think it might have made them up. Or maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was the last item. No, it has to, oh, I think it might have been a key. Well, I mean, it has to have been... something at least vaguely useful, because no, it must have been the key. Like, the point is, okay. Okay. Perfect. I mean, the thing is, the boss needs to have something, and it can't be a small key because I need them to finish the dungeon. And they have all the dungeon items, so the last time needs to be with the boss. There is no... I did not... It's not how I expected it to go. Okay, there's... Dude. Guess I've been surprisingly uncool. I have some health with red mail, and you know, it's Randomizer King. It's not exactly the hardest boss to ever walk the earth. I think I'll be fine. Plus, I do have a potion. Let's come towards. And silver arrows. So once I break the thing. Could you break, please? Alright. He has absolutely under no circumstance has the Emperor Sword, but doesn't matter. Randomizer King is died. Kinda want to do the red bomb, but I'm not going to. Like, there's two chests there. It would give me a chance to refill my bottles. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Should probably just do that. Just go get some blue potion. Some blue potion. Okay. Let's make the hike to her. The thing is, the hike to her is actually pretty long. Like, it's not. I got bouldered. Okay. Guess I would have actually done that, couldn't I? Yeah, actually, can't you just... No, because you can only work that, you cannot work, you cannot reverse work, right? Alright. You guys, dude. I gave you guys as big of a chance as possible to not be jerks, but apparently you're not into that. Let's do this. Yeah, I already found the boots. Okay. The temperature in this house has started to be approximately like nothing. It cannot be expressed in terms of a real number. Temperature. The temperature in this house is now reached King of Sumeria, random King of Sumeria for no reason. Bye, idiots. I hated you anyway. This was unnecessary. Come on. Okay. Now we can do these. Now use our incredible power of knowing that Fire Rod kills these things in one hit. To kill these things in one hit. Laugh at them. Ha ha ha. I don't think you guys ever hit me. That was unnecessary. I really hope that okay. I'm still gonna get all the items. In the off chance I find the temper sword. Alright. Oh, actually. Perfect. There you go, the Temper Sword. It's another Tatlog chest. I think I actually started to think I might have missed one. It's another Tatlog chest. I have no memory of what was up there. But again, like, the boss has to have something, it can't be a small key, so... I'm gonna create a reset point here real quick. Just in case. Yeah, Trinix it's not the easiest of bosses, but with how many potions we have, it's probably careful the way that we die. Especially now we also have red mail, so like contact damage should be less, I think. Plus it has become a lot better. Okay, I definitely have improved Trinix by quite a bit. But well, I mean, I think last time we just went well, to be honest. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Decided to opt for one last roll. I think it's 5 hits with a Temper Sword. I missed. Yeah, 5 hits with a Temper Sword. Drops. Golden Sword? I have one just Eastern Palace. It's fine. If I never get it, it's okay. There are definitely more chest left in Ganon Tower than in the other places, so it's more likely it's in Ganon's Tower. But I can't control it. Like, if I don't find it, also like maybe I find the Biki really early. In that case, it doesn't matter if it's in Ganon Tower. So whatever. I'll just. Let's go. Kind of expect you to pick it up when I make that maneuver, but you know, who am I to judge? Okay. That leads us to the first stack of 4 chests in this room. Big hit. No, water sword. Was complaining I didn't have it. No idea. Big key. Big key. Big key. No, you don't have a single. That's surprising and honestly kind of not okay. Great. Buy my sword lasers. I hardly knew you. Why are you guys alive? You guys kinda shouldn't be alive, right? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's go on this back, but okay. Go. I made a terrible mistake. Okay. Okay. Big key? No. Okay. We're about to reach the second stack of chests. Took a few random chests here and there, but this is like a big. This is like another 3 if I remember correctly. And one of them definitely has the big key, I feel it. Big key? Big key? Big key? Big key? No? Never mind then, you tease. Yeah, it's not a good Gallon's Tower. Which is unfortunate because I kinda need a good Gallon's Tower for this run to not have a horrific time. Instead I'm getting a... Like now we're in the medium Gallon's Tower. Really? That's... Oh my god, what? Like that place looks like you can fit. Okay. Great. Well, we did what we did. Okay. Okay. I made a mistake. I need to go back in and back out because otherwise I can't access the chest yet. I'm being real hard for having to do that, but alright. Uttermost Knights. These guys as the least scary thing. Still managing to lose life to it, but okay. Vicky. Okay, now I think we're officially in the bad gun tower range. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's getting there. Poor cannon tower big chest. I don't think you ever get opened. It just doesn't happen. Okay. Vicky. No. Vicky? No. Well, on the plus side, that makes me feel a little less stupid, but... Just walked into the stupid floor master's hand. Great. It's pretty costly floor master bullshit too, honestly. Riuscirà a schiaffi incredibili. Well, that was regrettable. I would describe it as not amazing. Not a great turn of events. I ended up in kind of a death tornado that just wrecked me. Okay. Let's just start by doing that. That's gonna take away one of the players in this scenario. I'm taking literally all of these tiles in my face. Literal, actual, all of them. Please. There you go. Big key. Finally. That is convenient. No. Oh wow, I'm gonna run out of magic. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's say this again. That was not What the fuck are you? Where did you go? Oh my god. You're just trying to make things difficult. Oh, come on. You just don't matter. Stop trying to pretend that you do. Okay, dead. Okay, some magic. Okay. It's good. I bonked the door open. Nice. Can I stop him random damage from objects, please? Okay. So there's a couple life, but now we have a couple of fairies that we can use. And the full magic creature you didn't really need, but we're gonna take anyway. And now we'll be on our way. Just kinda hoping to deal with this with sword lasers, but apparently that's also not a thing. I don't understand why you didn't die there. What is this lag? Come on, dude. Dude. This is unbelievable amount of damage for this room. Like, this is not a difficult room out of these. No, it's actually not the easiest one. Stupid skeletons don't make crazy. What? Dude, why are you not dead? How did that not kill you? How did that happen? Talk to me, come on. Explain to me how that did not result in runtime randomize. Well, alright, these assholes. Che dopo essere colpito ci vogliono 20 minuti per sparare la cazzo di freccia. Bene. Defunto. Perfetto. Okay, so I think as soon we'll get that room with the... Okay, so this is the King of Samaria. That's King of Samaria room. So some good drops, them squandering. Okay. Okay. Not perfect, but sufficient. Well, thanks, me. I have to wait for this thing to go out. Okay. And thank you. Okay. Is this room? Oh, no, 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 I'm looking for. Nah, too early. Well, get a fair here. That part's neat. I don't even know they want to. I mean, I will because I'm an idiot, but probably I shouldn't even bother. Yeah, great, thanks. Probably should not even bother. Maybe Griffiths can hype. Already do not hype. Try and like stop. Act like an idiot. That's okay. Tempered sword is 2 hits. Not validated. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, you asshole, let's do this. Wow. Well, finally, a good pattern. Except I somehow missed them. Great. Am I gonna have to push on here? Okay. I thought of to push. Okay. Let's go back. We have this fairy. Fairy's also been a jerk. Like basically everything, yeah, it's okay. Awesome. Okay, this is perfect, because I kind of don't want to have sword lasers. This run is not going well. Let's finish it in the next 7 minutes, and then the stream time will be... Are we already? No? Okay. Yeah, must be in the sword phase. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Okay, sorry about the speed up, but I kind of want to wrap this thing up. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this real quick, just... Now, sorry again, I got the screenshot, I just want to get to the time. And I kind of don't care about the credits, so we're gonna do that real quick. And I'm assuming this is gonna be around 30:30. This was not a great run. Well, let's see. It was going well, and then the lamp really was not. Yeah, Pegasus Boots was 12. Which turns out not great. Not a great Ganon. Yeah. Spent a decent amount of time in the menu. Yeah. This is actually worse than I thought. Maybe I forgot. It's possible I forgot to pause one of the 2 times that I had to like talk to people. But that took just maybe a few minutes, but. Well, whatever. I'm gonna close the stream now. I think I'm done for today. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.